Hey, what's up, pups? It's JR, and welcome back to Fallout 4, the Far Harbor series. Wowie zowie, it's back, and it's been way too frickin' long. I forgot to mute the music so I could edit in my own. Hold on. There we go. I gotta say, it is great to finally officially be back to YouTube. I love being able to wake up, have a video I need to edit, and be excited to edit it, because I can actually do that now. And I can do it effectively without any, well, not any, but with minimal stuttery stuff. It's great. And I can't wait to get back into the Far Harbor series, and I can't wait to actually finish Far Harbor, because I still haven't done that. Haven't played Far Harbor past the point where you saw the series, quote-unquote, end. Chapter 1 ended. This is Chapter 2. I'm calling it Chapter 2. Fallout 4 Far Harbor isn't actually broken down into chapters, but I'm breaking it down into chapters because that was like 3 years ago when I last played it. So basically, I looked back in the videos, and first thing I noticed is, wow, I sound way different. I'm almost positive I was putting on a different voice, or putting on a voice in general to try and make my voice sound deeper. I looked through those, and I got right back to the point where I was when I finished, well, not finished, but couldn't play anymore because my PC was crap and dying and horrible. And I got to that point in this save, now that I am around the level I was before. I'm level 94 because I played a little bit off camera. Mostly I've been playing Fallout 76 with a couple of friends and the Halo Infinite the Halo Infinite beta that has come out recently. And not feeling great about it, honestly. But we're not here to talk about Halo Infinite. We're here to play Far Harbor. And before we go back into Far Harbor, there are a few things that I want to bring up real quick. So, while I did get back to where I was in the main story with Acadia and Dima and actually finding Miss Nakano, I can't remember her first name, Kasumi? I think it's Kasumi. While I did get back there in the main story, I tried to get back to where I was in the side story as well, with having killed the Red Death for the Mariner and whatnot, but I can't get her to give me the next quest in her quest line. I can't get her to give me Hull Breach 2, and I don't know what the problem is. I've finished the Changing Tide, which is the only flag it needs to actually make it so I can do that quest. So slightly different in the fact that I have not killed the Red Death yet, and I might not be able to, depending on how well Todd Howard put this game together, which seems to be pretty well, all things considered. But you know, Bethesda quests. Imogene takes a lover. I don't feel like I need to say much more. For the first video, we are just going to do the primary story of Far Harbor, because I don't know if I'm going to have to redo the side quests, or if I can even redo the side quests, because it's not giving me the quest properly anytime I talk to the Mariner. So we're just gonna go do some stuff in Acadia. So after the screen finishes cross-fading into Far Harbor, well, look, there it goes. I'll see you there, and I'm just gonna keep sitting on this bench, and I'm gonna keep talking until the thing finishes crossfading, which should be right about now. So, while we make our way back to Acadia, I bet you're probably wondering why I have Halo gear in what was largely a decently lore-friendly modded playthrough. That is because it was a massive pain in the butt to get, well, not all of my mods back, but a mod collection that was around the same amount of mods that I had. Hey, we're back. In the original playthrough, and to treat myself to dealing with all of that, because that was over 150 mods, I decided, hey, I'm gonna treat myself and get me some Halo gear because I love Halo. So I got my my armor setup I've been running since Halo Reach, and I got the battle rifle, which is my favorite weapon, and it's great. So that's the entire reason I have Halo gear. It's just because it was a pain in the ass to actually put all my mods together, so I figured I'd treat myself. But hey, we're back to Acadia, so let's go talk to Dima. Oh right, I was saving this one because I wanted to do this one first. So we're actually gonna talk to Chase first. Which one of you is Chase? Did I ever talk to you? You're Chase. You're Faraday. You're Chase? You're Chase. I'm sorry.
Hi. You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
Miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Hold on, I want to take off my helmet.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Huh. I didn't know that could happen with coursers. They seem pretty cut and dry. Neat.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
L792. Got it. The arrival. Alright, we'll do that in a second. Faraday.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. And I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
I think he wants to shag the robot, which I guess is fine, because, I mean, he's also a robot. I could have made a comment about me running with Mia, but I didn't.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
They made the fog condensers. Neat.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. Likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Okay, so we have a go talk to someone else mission and a search and recover mission. Yeah, that one sounds a lot more interesting, so let's go get some storage drives. You know, it just occurred to me. With the fact that I washed up out of the ocean onto the Commonwealth without all of my gear, haha, I don't have my XO2 power armor anymore. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I got, helmet. Because I got this experimental lightweight power armor, quote unquote. So I guess it's not terrible that I lost it, but at the same time, I really like that power armor. Okay, I'm not looking forward to walking around in the dark, so let's just take a rest for a second and see if we can get some daylight. Cannot use this at this time. Baller! It's a good thing I installed that mod, just to have it not work. Alright, guess we're knocking about in the dark. So, since we have a bit of a walk ahead of us, why don't we chat about some things that I've been thinking about with the channel. So basically, obviously, I already brought up the whole thing of I want to do a Pokemon thing where I try to beat Pokemon X using nothing but Maractus. I still plan on doing that. Oh. Hold on.
Not much of a threat after all.
Okay, 3 stunted Yaoguai out of nowhere. That was cool. I already mentioned that whole thing of I want to try and beat Pokemon X using nothing but Maractus, and I still plan on doing that. Just haven't done it yet. But I also had an idea of doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where I play it alongside someone, and each of the Pokemon we catch for the Nuzlocke is tied to each other. So if I faint a Pokemon, whatever Pokemon my companion, we'll say, has had caught on that same route also has to release their Pokemon because they can't use it anymore. I thought that'd be pretty fun. And a little bit of a different take on the done-to-death Nuzlocke genre at this point. Additionally, I don't really know who I would do it with, because obviously I could just do it with my brother. We've played Pokemon around the same amount, and it would be kind of funny seeing me goof up and accidentally faint one of his Pokemon because he's better at fighting than I am and making teams and whatnot. But at the same time, I could go a similar route and make it and play it with a friend of mine that I know knows basically nothing about Pokemon. So on one hand, we have me who has played a bunch of Pokemon, and on the other, we have that friend who has not played basically any Pokemon and basically knows nothing about it. So I'm not fully sure whether or not I would want to do it with my brother and just, you know, have a good old fun time, a good old fun romp with someone who knows a Pokemon as much, if not more than I do, or drag a friend of mine into it who knows nothing about Pokemon and see what kind of chaos ensues. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I'm going to really quickly check something because I'm doing a lot of damage. I think it's because I'm 147 damage. That's all. Okay. If I consistently just like one burst people, I'll see if I can reduce the damage on my weapons because I am doing quite a lot of damage. I think for now though, we'll just put the battle rifle away and use something else. Oh yeah, I got something a little bit different than that perforator from last time I played, by the way. It's a Vector. It takes 45 ACP and it shoots 1,000,000 times a second and has no recoil. And I'm kind of think of going back and getting the perforator again because this thing's a little bit busted. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as my other weapons though, so maybe it's fine that it has no recoil, but I don't know. Despite the fact that I have played this Fallout save for at least 60 levels and then used the console to get me back those other 30 levels because I did everything in the base game, I'm still working out some kinks on this character. There we go. Now we're not walking around in the dark. On the topic of swapping weapons around though, I was thinking about, because I picked up the Magnum from that little prologue video I did, and I swapped out my USP for that. But at the same time, I also really like that USP, so there's a large part of me that wants to go back and grab the Arctic Seraph and use that instead of the Magnum. Because I already have 2 Halo weapons and a full suit of Halo armor. That seems like a little bit much, if you ask me, for a game that, you know, isn't Halo and isn't supposed to be. I think we're gonna make a pit stop in the Commonwealth here after this quest and pick up some different weapons. The battle rifle's staying on me, but I might just reduce its damage. Alright.
Let's take them out.
Oh. In retrospect, using VATS on that Mark 1 turret was very unnecessary, but hey, Grim Reaper Sprint procced, so basically nothing happens. Oh. Honestly, I was expecting this to be a bit more difficult. Victoria's trunk. Are you Victoria? Well, these things are frig-frackin' huge! Huh. I was expecting, like, hard drives. Maybe these are hard drives, just really big hard drives. Huh. Neat. Well, that was, by and large, completely uninteresting. I guess let's, go talk to the guy, because I was really expecting to, meet with, some, you know, some opposition, and not just literally walk into the boat and grab the stuff and leave. Ratstorm, cool. No. Hey, Brooks.
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
He's probably dead.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find the synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
So you just kind of let this guy
Children of
run
Adam
off when his entire job is to lead him to Acadia to safety. I feel like you probably could have wrangled him a little bit easier even if he was in hysterics. Maybe hold him by the shoulders and try to calm him down or something. I don't know. I've never had to calm someone in hysterics before, but I feel like you could have done a little bit more than just let the guy run off into the fog. But just in case, always keep that thing on you. Knock knock. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Duffel bag. Nothing in it. Ugh. Mia, you're tainting a crime scene. What do you think about this? Do you think, that enough blood to be fatal? Yeah, it's not looking too good if you ask me.
There's a trail of blood.
Is there a trail? It just kind of looks like a single... Yeah, no, there's a trail. What is... Is he skipping on a broken foot or something? Or is he just losing softball-sized globs of blood every 2 feet? It's a very strange trail. Maybe he's crawling, and these big ones are like, he's in too much pain and can't go further, and then he gets the gumption to go further. Okay, that seems a little bit more realistic, I guess. Or alternatively, maybe he's not crawling and maybe he's being dragged. Now that I say that out loud, he might be being dragged, and he might already be dead. In which case, if something's dragging him this whole way... Oh. Helmet's going on. I was gonna say maybe it's like a death claw or something, but keep that head laser charged on.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Meyer, Lurk, or man.
Ugh. You're cannibals?
We survive.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone, a young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, you know, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
They gave me his head. I mean, on one hand, if he was already basically dead, why waste the meat? On the other...
Take them down.
You can have that one, Mia.
Throwing down weapons, ma'am.
Cannibals are bad, even if they're already dead. Don't eat people. I wish I could say justice served, but that was a very unfulfilling situation. Right down to the fact that, it wasn't even a fight. They were all really low-level trappers for some reason. Well, I guess let's, go back to Acadia and talk to Faraday and Chase.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace. We failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
You said this wasn't the first time a synth has gone missing.
Of course not. For someone without weapons or field training, crossing this island is deadly. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
Hitman's fiery improved automatic institute rifle. Wow, it is palpable how little I care about this weapon. Alright, well, got a level out of it.
Got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the 2? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
You didn't say anything about a certain number of them. Is there a problem?
No problem. Not really, I really was rather sure there had been 3. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
These quests are a little bit subpar, but I'm assuming these are just like testing grounds for them to like give me their trust. You wait there, Dima. I will be right back. I'm gonna make a pit stop in the Commonwealth and grab some different gear. BRB. Alright, first things first. Can we reduce this ammo? Or this damage? Let's go with like minus 40%. Assault rifle. Minus 60%. Toss the Magnum and the Vector. Pick up Arctic Seraph and the Perforator. There we go. Alright, back to Far Harbor. So the next quest is Where You Belong. Hack Faraday's terminal. Gain access to the storage room. Talk to Dima. Uncover Dima's secrets. Alright, well, I guess let's do the diplomatic option first.
Dima?
Yes. What is it?
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel, and we have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace. On our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Thank you. Now, was there anything else I can do for you?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough.
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
What are you talking about? What are you planning?
That's my responsibility to bear. I'd ask that you not trouble yourself with it.
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I suppose there's something to be said about refusing help, even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island, shortly after we built Acadia, between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new Confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
Dima's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after Dima's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the Children of Atom. I thought they were safe.
I see. So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Atom's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program Dima and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
I don't like the concept of me messing with a terminal changing my perception. Like, the way I see things, either metaphorically or physically, I don't like that.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the Children of Atom at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Atom directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
But they're cultists. Who cares? They believe in atomic radiation being God. That is absurd. Why can't I just shoot them? Oh, whatever. What's going on? Alright, so we have to go to the nucleus, they said? I'll be fully transparent. I had to go away for like 10 minutes there. And I was focused on other stuff, so I may have forgotten a couple details as to what we're supposed to be doing, but hey, that's not very important. We're just playing the story after all. Hey, Kasumi.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Atom. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Atom will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Atom, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
Alright, coolio. Finally, some probably action. Hopefully. Well, he said not to attack them. He didn't say anything about defending myself. So if push comes to shove, I'm gonna be the one shoving. I like how I sat and waited 6 hours just then so it would be daytime, and it is the foggiest Far Harbor has ever been. I cannot see a damn thing. Okay, this fog is a little ridiculous. Hold on. There we go. Normal, light Far Harbor fog. Ooh. That's an angler over there. I can't. Okay, so in 76, you flip through your favorites by scrolling. I remember how I mentioned I've been playing a lot of 76 recently. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Careful, man.
Oh, a legendary. Good. Get it, Mia. Atta girl. What do we got? Ooh. I like the sound of that. Go bust some legs with this thing. Our first cool drop. What was that? Oh, it's a fog crawler. Cool. Okay, it's just a fog crawler. Good. Ugh. I am consistently, constantly, and always on edge that I'm gonna run into an enraged fog crawler now that I'm level 90. Did I blow his head off? I blew his head off.
Violence protocol. Engage.
I didn't know fog crawlers could live without their head. Alright, good to know. I don't think I'm gonna be taking off my helmet during these, diplomatic adventures. Hey, crazy
Victor,
cultists.
Please,
Good to...
you can't do this. We've been
Grand
loyal.
zealot to you, and your dedication has come into doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
Huh. Cool.
You. What are you doing here? Did Far Harbor send you?
What's your problem with Far Harbor?
Those heathens persecute our missionaries and use profane technology to steal land that rightfully belongs to Adam. Not sure which sin is worse. And I want you to assure me you're not here to do their bidding.
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey. So, explain to me what you're doing here. You come seeking a place among Adam's children?
What was happening with those two children of Adam you were interrogating?
An issue of loyalty. Not something you need to concern yourself with. Now, unless you've come to join Adam's faithful, I suggest you go on your way.
I'm not interested in your cult. Just let me in. We won't have any problems.
That's not happening. Only those chosen by Adam may enter. You want in, you'll have to earn it.
By do it, exactly.
There is a small spring not far from here. Those chosen by Adam drink and are granted something. A token, an experience. Those not chosen rarely return.
Ah, this is very reminiscent of that one quest from Point Lookout. I guess they're not gonna let me in if I don't do what they say.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope he deems you fit. Go to the spring. Drink. You come back, we'll discuss you joining the faithful.
Alright, I guess let's go drink some toxic rad water. I'm not sure if I made it abundantly clear or not, but I'm not the biggest fan of of the Children of Adam. Mostly because I'm not a fan of cults. Because cults are religion, but the radicalness is, you know, commonplace instead of few and far between. Because on one hand, you have normal religions like Christianity, Judaism, Catholicism, stuff like that, where the large majority is they're just people who choose to believe in this thing over that thing, or nothing at all. But then you have that small percentage of those, each of those actually, maybe less so Judaism, but I'm sure they're out there, where they are adamant that their belief is the only correct one and everyone else is wrong. And they really, really like to tell people about it and how they're wrong. But thankfully, that's not the majority. Follow what you will, so long as you're not, you know, sarin bombing people on a train to, you know, get there. All right, so here's the spring. I'm gonna stop talking about religion now and just sip from Adam's spring, I guess. Oh, that was... Yeah, no, this is great. Uh-huh. I suddenly feel like I'm playing Far Cry. Glowing Radstag. Oh man, the trees are wigging out and I don't like this. Oh. Hey, Salamander boy. It looks like she's wearing a Corsair uniform. Kind of. That might be like tattered rawhide rags, though. Speaking of rawhide. Oh, a fog crawler. Hi. I didn't just blow off one of your friend's heads 2 seconds ago. Alright. Thank you. Hey Mia, do I look like notably more green or anything? Am I gonna be okay?
Please take your components, man.
I've dropped my components? Oh god. Children of Adam Shrine. Sweet. Oh cool, a glowing skull. That's a good sign. Oh, it is so painfully green out today.
Let me have this one. Okay, annihilated.
Oh, that's a lot of ghouls actually. Hold on. We actually got a fight here. I got your back, Mia, don't worry. Boost.
Excellent. I should be able to resume my duties immediately.
Please do.
Time for you to perish.
Okay. I think the threats are now legless. So we should be fine now, right?
Prepare to be annihilated.
Alright. Okay, I was not expecting to run into like a horde of charred feral ghouls. That was awesome. And that's whole damage reduction thing I did was certainly made this a lot more interesting. Knock knock. Unlock the cache. Alright. Glowing blood pack. The sacred elements, huh? The sacred elements guide to Adam. Holy word. His table leads within. Element holy leads. Alright. Elements holy lead. Alright. I'm not sure why those were capitalized. Fires T. Wait. The table leads within. The periodic table? Uranium? What's the number for uranium on the periodic table? Is there a periodic table in here? Oh, the periodic table. Okay, where's uranium? I never paid attention in science class. Isn't there like a section for radioactive things? Scrawled text, examine.
M-O-T-H-E-R.
What?
Mother? Could that be the password?
Oh, I thought it was on the periodic table. Okay, no, okay. Okay, so I was expecting to actually like put something in. So that was a total waste of time. Oh my god. Mother icon.
Excellent.
Ah, cool. A sacred artifact, probably. Note from Adam's shrine. To this shrine retreat. Upon Adam think. Know his servants watch. Alright, I'll hang on to that one. Now, am I stupid or am I just not very observant? That's the question that's running through my mind right now. We'll be able to dwell on that while I walk back to psycho crazy cultist people.
I'm back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
I drank from the spring and was led to this statue. But was it supposed to be by a creepy woman?
A woman? Led you to that icon? What woman? What did you see?
It was like a nightmare. Haunting whispers and shadowy creatures. The ghost of a woman, covered in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The mother of the fog. The mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
There really isn't a place, I guarantee you.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions first?
If you must.
Are you willing to tell me what was happening between you and those two children when I showed up?
Our family is built on trust. Many people on this island would kill us without thought. Those two needed to prove they could be trusted. One did.
So, what exactly happened to me at the spring?
Seems Adam granted you a vision. Only those deemed worthy of joining the children have them and live. But for some rare souls, he sends more. A messenger. Or in your case, the mother.
So, was the mother real?
Most people believe she's some sort of spirit, a creature of the wilds, though a few claim she's just an old hermit. Regardless, our family wouldn't be here without her. If she figured in your vision, well, there are few signs clear you're meant to be one of us.
That was all the questions I had.
You're ready to take your place among Adam's children, then?
Sure. I'm willing to learn.
Good. Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. He'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. Have a task I think you'd be useful for. And here, some more appropriate attire. But know this, we are all devoted servants to Adam here. Messenger or no, actions against the family will not be tolerated. Welcome, sister.
Robes of Adam's devoted. Those are going right in a box. All right, so that apparition we saw was just some old lady who's trying to keep me from dying, I guess. All right, well, let's entirely ignore that and go back to my original objective now that I have access, because I don't care what the crazy cultist people believe in.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Adam's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scoff at us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light no longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away by that accursed robot. And with them, we will wipe Far Harbor from the island. Adam's veil will roll down its streets, holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Atom! Glory to Atom!
Ah, so they are radical cultists. It's almost like all cults are the same. Weird. I can't wait for them to sarin bomb Far Harbor. Ooh.
Ah,
Hey, excuse me, shut
has
up.
gotten a little bigger. Welcome.
I'm more like a visiting cousin. Please fuck off. I really can't deal with these children of Adam people. Really not. Okay, so speaking of pre-war defenses, I guess. Uh-huh. Okay, Mia, you wait here.
Hey, wait there.
What can I do for you?
Your servos are still a little... You haven't broken them in quite yet ever since I replaced them, so you wait there, I'll handle this. Right under. Right under. Right under. Can I disable these? I can, but that's less fun.
Area.
Right under.
Approach and identify yourself.
And right under.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
So I guess we're gonna be doing this without Mia for a while, if I want to leave those on.
Alarm. Stand.
Alright, well, she can handle herself. I can handle myself. I was not expecting to run into a Colonel Gunsy down here. Whew. Okay.
Identify yourself.
The person who's gonna kill you in a second if you don't shut up. Okay, this is a little disappointing that the only real threat was a Colonel Gutsy. This is alright, this is the cafeteria slash mess hall slash whatever. This definitely isn't the submarine. I'm sure Dima told me what I would be going into, and I just totally spaced what he was talking about.
Scanners.
Alert
level elevated.
That's what I get for mentioning something about a problem, about threats, about whatever. Okay, this is a big problem. Did I bust her legs? Oh, yep, I totally did. Alright, you stay there. Okay. Want to just leave her here? She's not gonna do anything. I turned her off. Can I make you my friend? I'm kind of down one Assaultron. I guess not. Is that a thing you can do with Robotics Expert? Oh. Okay, so I think I know what I'm doing with the next 2 levels. Alright, so you wait there, being invisible and whatnot. Good luck. Open that door. This looks like the place. So about that whole accessing the memories may alter your perception thing. Told me not to, oh. That's gonna hook up to my brain, isn't it? Well. Auxiliary power off, computer simulation interface offline. Okay, so we gotta turn on the power. Oh, that was openable this whole time. I swear if the answer was in here. And I didn't need to talk to crazy boy. Circuit breaker. I am so dumb.
Engaging hostile.
Ooh! Yeah, please do, man. That is a problem. Mia, laser beam. Problem.
Damaged. Compensating.
Ow. Boost.
What did you require?
We're good. Oh, cool. I'll never use that. Alright, so the answer was literally directly in front of me the whole time. Ow. Let's get those friggin' memories and get out of here. On second thought. Whatever. Memory OV9X0. Here we go. Icebreaker override. Ah! Huh? Code block.
If you were listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once.
What the It's past 3 minutes. I can say this. What the fuck? I'm
The
taking.
architecture you're seeing is data. My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology. A brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire.
Look at the little bugs.
Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance?
Yeah.
That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the Indexer.
Okay.
They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them?
Yeah, little bugs.
The indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point.
Oh.
You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off.
Okay.
Good. You are across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam.
Oh.
It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot.
Okay. This is like Portal mixed with a tower defense mixed with the Clank sections of the Ratchet and Clank games. This is kind of cool. Let's turn it that way then. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so from here,
Good.
what I need...
Now you just need to create a path to the data with code blocks, and your indexers can get to work.
Yep, I did not realize that these were here. I thought I would need to like take the one I have and make it there, but hey, it may be substantially less interesting, but it's a lot easier on my baby brain. Come on, here you go. Are they gonna walk off or? Okay, they're not gonna walk off. Come on. Are they supposed to be this slow or? Okay, so I guess I'll fast forward this and I'll see you when we're actually doing something. Maybe it's just the 3? Hold on, actually. No, that definitely wasn't the case. All right, you guys wait there, I guess. Oh, now you're coming over. All right, well, whatever. Get going, little bugs. No. Okay, so here's the tower defense part. So I think my best, I don't like tower defense games, so it'd help if they actually shot. Okay, so I want them up here. Okay, so I got the other guys there, so I do need all of them. I know, Dima, it's just, this is a little bit weird, all right? Come on, little bugs. All right, you just keep boogieing on. I'll make the bridge so you can just go through on one fell swoop. Don't get hung up, keep going. Well, it would help if they left. Go, do I have to escort you? Go. They didn't get killed, right? Go away. Oh my god, they got killed. Oh my god. No, why are you leaving? Didn't I have 5? Store. He can stay. Where are you going? Shoot! Store. Go. Why? This isn't helping anyone. Go! Where are you going? Why are they just dying when they get here? Yes, please, just go back. Why? Okay, So I think I figured it out. The problem was, I think there was more code blocks there and there I could pick up to make wider bridges. And apparently the whole problem was one wide bridges wasn't good enough and it goofed with their code probably. But now I just need one more little buggy boos to get back to the end, and then we're gonna be fine. You're the last one we need. The hero, the man.
Verify
Huzzah.
memory file. 100%. We're done here.
Thank God.
We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the data stream where this memory was stored. Things are not going well with Far Harbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop factory. Coordinates downloaded.
Alright, cool. We're doing that next. I'm not doing another one of these. Oh my god. I'll come back if I want more lore or whatnot, but like, Jesus Christ, that was horrible. I don't like tower defense games, and that's what that was, but it was also mixed with the Clank sections of the Ratchet & Clank games, which I also didn't like. Okay, well, either way, I've been recording for almost 2.5 hours. I'm gonna cut the video here. If you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like. If you made it this far, please drop a like. My mental state is just kaput right now and I feel horrible. Okay, so if you genuinely enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like. If you're already subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed with notification bell turned on, because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people. If you're new and you for some reason had fun with this situation, probably laughing at me for being a complete and total dumbass, make sure to hit the subscribe button with notification bell turned on so it actually does something. I have a Patreon you can subscribe to if you want to support me. You don't have to, but it's a thing that you can do if you want. Additionally, I have my my PayPal email in the description if you can't afford a monthly subscription. I'm tired. I'm done with Fallout for like today at least. I'll see you guys in the next video.